What is the strangest trend to come out of the past 10 years? Ownership turning into subscriptions. YouTube families. I mean, it's weird how you put your 11-year-old crying over homework on YouTube. Concert tickets starting over $100 each. Easily this NPC thing from TikTok where people pay to see somebody do something like fake lick ice cream and say how tasty like an anime character 50 times in a row. The commoditization of every iota of human experience. People making money from filming themselves reacting to things. People filming themselves in public doing strange dances. Producers, directors and studios blaming audiences for not wanting to go see their remake, reboot, prequel, sequel. Also studios spending so much money on movies that it's virtually impossible for them to break even. Audio without headphones on planes, trains, etc. Anti-intellectualism. Being undereducated is a matter of pride in a lot of areas. People filming themselves, rolling their faces across loaves of bread, pranking their kids, but really it's just abuse disguised as a joke. While doing gender reveals, no one actually cares except for the people in the video. Influencers. Selling out is the coolest thing. Now, monetize every part of yourself. Your thoughts, sex life, body, opinions, etc. Young men driving around with "I eat ass" in huge letters on the back of their trucks. I mean, I'm not kink shaming, but that seems like a really strange flex. The monetizing of social media. I understand why it happened, but honestly, it's just created a bunch of influencers who live and document a life most people will never have. I don't follow any people who use their pets for this, but they show up on my feed. I find it pretty creepy as their animals age that they suddenly get a much younger brother or sister. Can't let that income stream go. So need to have a replacement ready to go. Kids filming themselves in a grocery store, opening and licking ice cream, then putting it back in the freezer to be purchased. The broccoli haircut on every teenage boy. Fucking lip fillers and whatever plastic put to the body. Poor people. They don't have to be pressured by non-essential physical standards. Tipping for everything and anything. Gender reveals. The weird censoring. You'll read shit like, "Yo, I fucking love this goddamn game, but I'm worried about how much sex is in it." Or a news article will have all the graphic details about a sexual assault and I see the word rape as partially censored. Or someone talking about suicide as unalive. Motherfuckers. Just use the words language has granted you. For fuck's sake. Massive numbers of people believing completely made up shit. A complete disregard for science and discovery. People forgetting how to talk into a mobile phone. Instead of holding it so the mic is by your mouth and the speaker by your ear. Now people hold it flat and shout at the bottom while wondering why they can't hear the other person properly. I don't care if this makes me sound old. It just makes zero sense. Gen Z thinking that putting your life on social media is normal. It's not. It's never been normal. I think if I traveled back in time and told my grandparents that in the future people take pictures of their kids' lunches and share them with strangers, they would think we'd all lost our minds, and maybe we have. For some reason a lot millennials started smoking cigarettes lately. What's that about? People filming themselves giving food or money to those in need. If you are going to help someone, just do it, don't broadcast your good deed. Lack of common courtesy. Dangerous online social media internet challenges like the Bird Box Challenge, the Tide Pod Challenge, Snorting Challenge, planking, car surfing. All pretty pointless, quite dangerous. pathologizing every conceivable human behavior so that no one has to ever be responsible for anything they do. Alpha male bullshit. People posting every single mundane detail of their lives online find it so strange. Glamorizing mental health issues. Bring proud of being ignorant and uneducated. Buying butt-ugly sneakers for shitloads of money. Those giant tarantula eyelashes. Houses that are gray all over. Adults lip-syncing to TikTok. Filming people without their consent. The politicization of science. We've always had biased surveys and studies. But denying the concept of science entirely and the bragging about it like a badge of honor toward idealism is bizarre. It's wild to me that so many people fell for the Wayfair is selling kids in their cabinets thing. Like, the truth was way simpler. You lose ratings on sites like that with inactive listings, so they set listings super high so they're still active but no one can buy them. Why is they must have kids in them more logical than that? Boomers used to bitch about how rude young people were using their phones in public. Now they all have cell phones. Keep the ringer at the highest volume possible and stare at it for 30 seconds as it's ringing loud. Enough to wake the dead before they answer it. People annoying pranking others in public and filming ensuing reactions. Annoying customers, retail fast food workers and filming whole thing for likes and content. Leave people alone. Saying the quiet part out loud. Maybe I was just blissfully unaware. But it seems like most bigots of all types used to keep their hate internal or anonymous. Or at least, after the late 70s, early 80s. But nowadays, even politicians will take to the big stage and spout off their hate as if it was perfectly normal. Not being able to talk to humans on the fucking phone. I have to call doctor offices for my job and I always have to press like 5 buttons. Only to have to leave a message. People unboxing stuff online and women tapping things with their nails in videos. Hospital bed selfies. Reaction videos. Watching people watch stuff. Mind-boggling. In-game purchases. Gender reveals. Dude, who cares? Have your baby and shut up. Our grandparents didn't talk about their problems enough while my generation and younger seem to talk about our problems way too much. Even to the point of exaggerating our problems for attention. I'm paraphrasing Bill Burr's character from Old Dads, but I think there's some wisdom to that line. Paying real money for virtual cosmetics in games. TikTok. Like 95% is stupid human tricks. Total disregard for the facts. Politicizing everything and arguing with strangers over the internet weary. Pickleball. Karens who counter being filmed in public by pulling out their phone to record them like it's an Uno reverse card. Corporations buying large volumes of homes. Manipulating markets and jacking up prices, very strange indeed. The daddy kink going mainstream. The deification of political figures. Reading through history, people always liked and supported their choice of president, but the new trend of worshipping every word they say seems so crazy to me. Anti-science folks. Asking random people on social media for advice. Fentanyl cutting. Mukbang. Fucking gross. TBH, as a kid of the 80s, literally any trend nowadays is strange to me. Sure, everyone liked Tamagotchis, but that challenge stuff, man, I don't know. Influencers just garbage. Lip injections. Looks like they're having an allergic reaction.